But
Wow.
Jade,
Serve as an instigator.
but Jade, I wouldn't be surprised if Jade shows up on WWE TV. I don't know her contract status, but why wouldn't she?
Because she don't need to. I think she enjoys being who she is, but it has to be worth her while. You know what I'm saying? Like that girl. Who's that girl in the WNBA? Crabbage or Cribbage?
You asking me you asking me about WNBA?
Well, there's a tall. She's damn near like 6'8" or something like that. Big girl, and they have
talking
like
about the Australian girl.
yeah, and she be bodying
yeah.
dudes in the post like move. She got nasty in the post, and they keep on like messing with her, and she just be like, all right, I quit, because she been on like 4 teams in like 6 years. She's
Did she
like,
dunk?
stop messing with me.
Did she dunk?
She probably can, yeah. Like
But
bro, when I tell you she got a
she like
post game,
6'10", bro.
She like 6'10".
Yeah,
she got a post game like the Dream, bro, like a young Dream. She nasty, and she not ugly.
Dunking.
She could, them girls be dunking.
Because they're not doing any dunking in WNBA, and they won't lower the goal.
They not dunking like the NBA, but they dunking.
They need to lower that goal.
So much about WNBA like is shocking to me.
What?
Where can you even find it? It's not promoted. That's why.
I ain't gonna. First of all, she looked attractive to me, so I watched. And then I saw her doing a post practice, so I watched more. And then I think I watched a couple things on YouTube. That's where I get my information from. But I ain't never watched the game.
The only thing that could save the WNBA right now is if Angel Reese decides to come over, because they'll have a resurgence like they did when Candace Parker came in. Because when Candace Parker came in, then they were like, everybody was like, oh yeah. If
that white girl gonna save the WNBA. You heard me say it first.
Who? The
white girl that Angel Reese was beefing with in the
final. They'll have a good rivalry then. They'll have
but I'm saying the white girl specifically because she gonna bring in hella white girls. You know, when white people got somebody white to cheer, they gonna show up and spend bread. That
Isn't
white
the whole
girl
league
gonna
white
save.
though?
Huh?
Isn't the whole league white?
No,
you got a lot of them.
There's a lot of white, but there's no white. I think the only white superstar is Donna, and she's not like. You gotta understand this. The white girl in college, her whole game is like somebody stole Steph Curry's game with a Monstar ball. Like that's
Caitlin's her name.
Yeah. When she get in the league and she start lighting it up, they're gonna be like bumper dunk. We shooting from the, you know what I'm saying? We shooting from the parking lot. Like when she get in the league, I'm telling you,
it's dead, bro. Angel Reese, that you making the NIL, you getting NIL money. You ain't gonna get what you can get from NIL from WNBA.
Oh, I thoroughly agree. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying if the white girls show up, it's gonna be a problem.
Because I think Angel Reese already hit 1.3 million, and
she's a millionaire.
What's the highest WNBA contract? Like 100,000, 200,000?
If that.
Yeah. The Denver Nuggets mascot make more than WNBA.
Well, there you go. Why I don't hear you railing against that? Well, I ain't getting into this one with you.
Gil Arena said he had because you heard about the guy they just banned. Y'all ain't heard nothing about it. All right. Ooh. So there's a YouTube troller, right? Who got 4 front row tickets to a WNBA.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he's a jackass.
Yeah, but
he's a jackass.
And then he went to sleep on. Gil Arenas said they should have not banned him. They should have hired him and had him doing stuff to the other team. Every team should get their own little YouTube. Like I thought it was genius. Every team should get their own little YouTube person or get somebody to bring some excitement. Like what's that movie that Andre 3000 was in about basketball?
Yeah, with Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell. Not Tropic
Thunder.
Not Tropic Thunder. I know what you mean. I have it on Blu-ray, but
right, it's a great movie. They need to do stuff like he did.
What the hell y'all talking about?
There's a great.
You never seen that
with Better Trevor.
You know what they're talking about?
Yeah,
I think I know. It's the one where Will Ferrell wearing the high shorts and
right. It's
the like white uniform.
They're in the ABA and they're like in a no name team or whatever.
And Andre 3K was in it. Anything with my dog Andre in it, I'm gonna give it love. But the show, it was a good movie. And what he did was he did a whole bunch of outrageous stuff to generate interest in the product.
Fighting a bear at halftime.
Yeah,
or some crap.
you know what I'm saying? They don't. I'm like, why would you get rid of this? This guy had them on ESPN. People was on ESPN showing this guy, showing the game, and you got to show the game if you show the guy. I'll have 15 of these guys at every game.
Or the WNBA, they could up their entertainment value by lowering the goddamn goal and, stop playing games.
They gotta be. You gotta have inclusion though. They gotta be just like the men.
No, they don't, because the basketball is smaller. If they want to be just like the men, the basketball would be the same size as the men's basketball.
I didn't know that.
They pick and choose what they want to talk about and what they want to.
I told you I think that was manosphere. Y'all keep sitting here acting like he this great guy. He worse than me.
Oh God! Hey, they go twisting what I'm saying.
But this last thing about this whole superstar thing, I'm gonna show you a prime example of a superstar. So I don't want to give it away. Where okay, let's just say I'm in the vicinity of the Miami. Miami has a soccer team that plays in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
that plays in Fort Lauderdale. They have a soccer stadium that's close to me, and it's called the Gold.
Oh, you talking about Messi?
You know where it is, Mike? You know, is where Lockhart Stadium used to be on those grounds.
Yeah,
but it's called like the Drive Pink Stadium or something like that. But you could walk up any given day and get them tickets for like $3 any given day. So
not no more.
However this happened, they were able to land Messi.
Yes, sir.
Now, when his first game, that's when you talk about a superstar. His first game was sold out so much that you had people, the line to get to the stadium just to try to get an aftermarket ticket was wrapped around the damn like to Commercial Boulevard, because people, this one guy on a soccer team, I see if it was like a quarterback or something that really impact the game, but this like one soccer player. And bro, like that's the thing of a superstar.
No, sir. That is a global superstar.
Yeah. How did they land him like that?
I'm so glad
he's
you
old. Messi old.
You ain't heard about the contract?
Yeah, but who's paying that contract? They can't pay
everybody. Every team in the league put money in to get him in the league, bro.
Yeah, it's a publicity stunt, bro.
Yes, bro.
He was in Atlanta a couple weeks ago. Like it was man, it was packed.
Bro,
when they played in Atlanta.
If you got time, look up the contract, not how much he's making. Look at all the stuff he got. Look at all the percentages and what they did. They basically was like, hey man, they went to the bank and was like, hey, account 7, 8, 3, and 2, just go ahead and clear those out. Matter of fact, keep them in there. Just change the name on it. They just, because you know how much money he make out there. He make bread out there. So
for him, soccer players get dough.
He get dough out there. There's only 2 other people out there making money like him outside of America. And this dude came here. They backed up the Brinks truck. They gave this man percentages. They gave this man equity. I'm talking about every team in the league. And instantly, the tickets went up, I think, $150 a ticket.
Was 200. They were 200 a ticket in the cheap seats.
Oh, you mean the ticket price went up, but the players paid didn't say the same, right? They actually allocated the funds accordingly.
There you go.
You know, the rules of the game didn't change, and they just kept the people at the same freaking salary.
Hey, and Ricardo's saying Beckham landed him. Because I know there was rumors one time that David Beckham was going to join a team down here.
He went to the Galaxy. Yes. He's the one he went
to LA Galaxy.
I'm talking about in Florida.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the MLS.
Yeah, but even back, bro, this signing is bigger than
bigger.
Yeah, this is bigger than Beckham.
Only thing that can make this bigger is if they sign that black dude and
Mbappe, the Boppy guy.
Mbappe, or if they sign Ronaldo.
It was an Arab team. An Arab team offered Mbappe $1.2 billion. And he turned it down.
People like, nah, I'm good.
Bro.
I'm good.
$1.2 billion
and he turned it down.
All right, my daughter been asking me to sign her up for soccer. We might have to
yeah,
we might have to do something here because that's crazy. So why is football? I don't want to get in this conversation, but why is football so underpaid when you look in respects to everybody else? Baseball makes more, NBA makes more.
Because there's a plantation.
The most violent sport don't get, and you see what the owner of the Colts said to Jonathan Taylor, Bill Irsay, that's his name.
Oh, he bad. Oh yeah, Irsay, yeah. Irsay is a bad owner, bro. He always been a bad owner.
Irsay said I could die tomorrow. He said I could die tomorrow. Jonathan Taylor could die tomorrow, and nobody would. He said nobody would think twice, or nobody would even remember. I'm like, come on, man, you the owner of the team. This guy works for you, and that's the shit you say, bro.
That's what a slave master would say to a slave.
They say football is the most. Well, it's the lesser skilled sport. That's what they say.
I can see that, MD. I can see it.
Of course.
Because you just
don't take much skill to bounce around somebody's head on there.
They're saying you can get any nigga off the street to go.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It takes skill to earn a jump shot.
Yo, this is literally why
I'll give you that.
I can't stand America. This is literally why I can't stand America. Because you can't look at football and how unfair it is to the players and still get mad when people do their holdouts, when they do their antics, when they do all the stuff they do, because it's literally a plantation. Like, not figuratively. The way they do running backs is crazy. And I'm not saying I don't understand it, but the way they do them is nuts. It's like, yo, you gave me a good two. And if you remember that, who was that guy who ran for the Dallas Cowboys? I ain't talking about the one that just got kicked out of the team, the one before him.
Oh, not DeMarco Murray,
Marion Barber. DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, it was DeMarco Murray.
You remember they ran that man into the ground until he had no worth? And then
running back is a dead position, Mike.
Huh?
Running back is a dead position now.
It is now. DeMarco Murray was way back then. They ran him into the ground and then got rid of him like, all right, we appreciate it. Good looking. We'll get somebody new. It's nuts to me. But for a sport where everybody is potentially high percentage of getting injured, to be the one sport where there's no guarantees like that, where it's not fully that's crazy. And they do it because they can get away with it. You can't tell me a man could buy a team for a couple $100,000 and that team is worth multiple $1 billion and they can't break. And I want to get mad at them, but the freaking punk idiot players signed that BS.
Yeah, it's a player. I mean,
they signed it. And
I know Comrade Venkel to say they were forced into it, but they weren't.
I don't know how I'm Comrade.
But
what Mike's saying today, I said months ago.
But that's I was about to say that Mike, you missed that conversation 2 weeks ago. But this is what I did want to say about that. MD, who was the last running back that you could remember that made it to his second contract?
I can't remember. I know who.
When you say second contract, you mean out of their rookie contract?
Out of their rookie deal, and then they were able to go on and get a big contract.
I know who it is.
No, Zeke. No,
Zeke did. He got an extension.
Yeah, he got an extension. I'm talking about he got a new 5-year deal and stuff like that. That's
the white boy.
That's why. Oh, Christian McCaffrey. Yep.
Oh, McCaffrey. Yeah.
There you go, white boy.
But hey, that's a caveat though, because they eventually traded McCaffrey.
And he's not a pure running back. He plays every position.
I agree.
So there's some value. I ain't gonna lie, because
and they traded him. They traded him to get more money in their cap.
Yeah, I'm not saying no. I agree, but I was just answering the question.
I had somebody tell me one time when Miami gave Tyreek Hill $120 million contract, they're like, oh man, aren't you mad about that? I'm like, mad for what? I said, first of all, it ain't my money, so I don't care. And second of all, if he can help my team win a Super Bowl, I don't give a damn what you pay him. Hell, it ain't my money. Why would I care? This guy going out there putting his damn life and health on the line. Hey, give him everything he could get.
You know, that's where the running backs money is, right? The wide receivers took it.
Yeah, because now your scoring is about points.
Yep.
Like I heard somebody gave a good analogy. They were talking about we gotta move on. But they bringing up the NFL running back and comparing them to the NBA center.
Oh yeah,
that they're both dead positions, like because ain't nobody ready to run up and down the court waiting for you to set up your game through the center. But I'm old school.
I wish the Hawks had a center.
I'm old school, so I'm always thinking a big man. I remember me and Venkat, we always growing up playing at the park and stuff. He was our big man because he was big. Because Rashid played power forward and guard.
Venkat in the post.
Yeah, he was our big man because he was like the thickest out of all of us. So you throw him the ball down in the paint. Now that shit ain't gonna work. And he had the same one ass move. He gonna get the ball. He gonna fake it to the left. He gonna drop his shoulder and he gonna lay it up every single time.
Every time.
And couldn't stop it every single time. But you don't see that in the NBA no more. Like this a little man game. I mean, I get it. I guess.
You know what? I think it could come back if they do a Dwight Howard. Because I think Dwight Howard could have been the savior of the big man if he wasn't a lackadaisical piece of trash.
AKA dumbass.
Say it again.
AKA a dumbass.
A dumbass double threesome with two men. Yo!
Whoa,
We're not gonna go there, Trevor. But you need to look it up. You need to look it up, Trevor. We're not gonna
Nobody ever talks about that.
Nah, we'll talk about it on an 8-hour show.
They always ignore that. Like it never happened.
He's just a little freaky boy.
Dwight Howard in China now, right? I believe he's in China.
I believe he's in Thailand. You get it? You get it?
Oh, damn. Lady boy, huh?
Yo, Trevor's doing research right now harder than the mud. Trevor's like, what? Yeah. Yo, did you see? No, I'm not even going to talk about it. But all I'm saying, I want to ask you a really serious question. If they lowered the goal and the WNBA had 9 feet and they was dunking like crazy, would you watch?
Yes.
I probably would.
There would be a lot more entertaining things happening in the game.
Okay. I'm just
and now it would open up
there.
That's a shoot. Deladonna probably.
Because they're bleeding money for the NBA. They're losing millions of dollars every year. Of course.
They've never had a profitable season.
No. And it's what, over 25 years now?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's not a new thing.
That long?
It has not been 25 years.
Yes, it has. Yeah. The WNBA started in what? 96?
It's been a minute.
96 is when it started.
Stop lying.
I'm not. I remember when it was coming out, when they were talking about it starting and everything. That was 96.
Because I was in love with Dawn Staley. She's like a little munchkin. I wanted to jump on it, but anyway,
she just got a big big contract to coach. What was it, South Carolina?
Yeah, she a bad girl.
I think she got like a $42 million contract,
and she deserves every cent.
And that's a lot for a woman, though. I mean, considering you got a guy like Jimbo Fisher making, he get a clause in his contract that he got to make $1 more than the highest paid coach.
Yeah, somebody had said, WNBA they feel insulted when you ask them to lower the goal and all this other stuff, even though they got a smaller ball, but whatever. So they act like as if it's so bad, but yet if they want equality, then they could just go right into the NBA. It would be equal at that point.
That'll never.
Because if you're that great, you should just go right into the NBA. But you're not. So you have a women's league. So it needs to be tailored to women, their size and their ability.
Nene, I told you. He
swallowed about 3 red pills before the show started.
That is not. You guys are twisting what I'm saying. I'm a realist. I'm about reality.
With that logic, Van Cat, you okay with transgenders in women's sport? With that logic?
No, I'm not. No. They would have They would have their own transgender league. They would not be in the women's sports.
Transgender league.
Would you put them in the men? Would you put them in the men?
They can if they want because they're pretty much men. Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah. I mean, these things aren't hard. We just make it hard. I'm just looking at it for what it is. And I just say it how it is. I don't have an agenda, is what I'm saying.
Y'all want to give everybody a participation trophy is what did it. They're giving out 10th place ribbons and shit like that, just so everybody could feel like they did something. That's what it is. You gotta call it what it is. If I didn't know 25 years, man, damn.
Yeah, 25 years of bleeding.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yo, who pissed off Van Cat today?
so all right. So Van Cat, we did get a proposition.